In 1963, I wrote you a letter from a Birmingham jail saying the Negro is your brother, but now I've got more to tell. Written on newspapers behind prison bars, 'cause to this so-called troublemaker, that's all they gave. Oh, but this time, I'm talking to you from the grave. This country was born with a great birth defect, and that birth defect was slavery. And we must not forget this history, but remember history, to learn from history, not to repeat history. Learning to live together as brothers and sisters, lest we perish together as hate-filled fools. But the cure came in the name of love, and that name was Jesus. Are you listening to me from this grave? Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And justice too long delayed is justice denied. I don't determine what is right or wrong by taking a Gallup poll of the majority opinion. For a true leader is not a searcher of consensus, but a molder of consensus. And otherwise, his leadership is a lie. So I carried God's truth through the fires of segregation to be God's priest to the desolation of many generations. My passing mourned for years, still feeding the flock through my tears, crying from the still grave. So why am I crying? I've looked over the balcony of heaven, down to planet Earth. I've seen your iPods and other technological advances that show your worth. But at a time when a gunman can enter a school to extinguish 20 innocent little lives, there are no rules. And while society weeps, Sunday remains the most segregated day of the week. I proclaim this to you from this dark grave. But love, children, is the key that unlocks the door to a unified, ultimate reality, where the sleeping giant, the church, rises to her place to impact the culture fully for the cause of Christ today. How much longer will you prejudge what you see of your brethren based only on what you see? Afraid of anything that's different, that doesn't look or act like you. I'm shouting this truth from this here grave. One day we will learn that the heart can never be totally right when the head is totally wrong. And only when the head and heart, intelligence and goodness come together, shall man rise to fulfill his true nature and get along. To come together, to stand above. And you must do this, children. You've been called to love. Love your neighbor as your own self. I declare this to you from the grave. And as you walk hand in hand, marching up the King's Highway, you got a reward waiting on your children. If you run with patience this race, in that great getting up moment, when the trumpet sounds and calls our names, we're gonna get up once and for all, 'cause there won't be no more graves. I said we're going up to Mount Zion to be with King Jesus forevermore. We're gonna lay down our sword and shield and study war no more. We're gonna shout all around God's throne. Every believer, every color, every tongue, every denomination, all equal, the same. Shouting glory, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. I said glory, hallelujah. We've conquered the grave. Well. That was good. Come on, give it up for Tim Butler. Well.